Alright, we're back. Okay, let's see how these studs go in. So these are off an 80-inch shovel head, 78 to 84. Or an S&S motor, same stud. Okay, like I said, I don't like them being very low threads, so I'm going to go ahead and run them all the way down until the thread's bottomed out in the case. So I'll get as much as I can out of it. Get our stud and puller installer here. Let's see, 3/8, what? No. 7/16, no. What the fuck is this one? 3/8, 16 again. What do I got two of the same? Well, that's 1/2 inch 13. They're not the same. These are all wrong. 7/16. Where the hell is the one we need? On the other side over here. That's a 5/16. And that looks like the one we need is over here. Got this nice brand new looking one. Oh, it's fancy. So these are snap-on stud pullers. Call it type. No, that's 3. I need 7. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of a Sportster iron head. This is Harley parts, shoveled at 7/16. Oh, that dumbass. I wonder why I had to go to a different pile to get what I wanted. This one, still a pretty new looking one though too. Okay. Alright, screw that on there like that. Go on there a little ways. 1/2 inch, 5/8, whatever. Until you get tired. So basically you tighten this nut up here. It's a collet on a taper here, so it squeezes down on the stud. That locks it in there. Then you put a socket or a wrench out here and you screw the thing in. So I use a zip gun on everything. So there's a tightening one. And there's our big stud outside. So use a 1/2 inch on this. Parts in my way. Okay, I got our 1/2 inch zip gun. Just tighten it up here. It's tight. Okay, let me see how tight this is in here. I have no idea. I've never put one of these in an M8 before. I think it's going to go in there really, it's going to go in there tight. You ever see how the threads are, the aluminum's trying to stick to the thread already. That's going to be a tight fit. So we're going to take our assembly lube, Torco. We're going to put that on a hole and on the stud. We're not putting Loctite on it. Loctite you'll never get the stud under Loctite on it. So I'm going to put some of that in there. Kind of run in there a little bit. Put some on our stud here. All the way around it. We're going to flood it on here pretty good because it's going to need it. I suspect this is going to be tight. Okay, well lubed up. Let's see if we can go in there without screwing the case up. Went in there. It's not all the way down yet. Okay, the insert is spinning. That loosened up. Okay, all the way down until it quit. Okay, so it's in there nice and snugly. Don't have to worry about that coming out of there at all. It's in there. So I went all the way down to the first thread there, as you can see. So don't want to jam it into the thread. That screws the thread up. Just go down until it hits. Now let's see what length we got. Let's see which one are we on? We're on the front one. We're on this cylinder. As I figured, it's going to be nice and long. We got our washers here. Okay, so this has a big bevel in it for an Allen bolt or a 12 point. Allen bolts and 12 point bolts have a big fillet right in here. It means a big radius. So you don't want to go against a sharp shoulder like this is. You want to actually have a cutaway chamfer in there to make room for it. Well, these don't go in there. What did they give me, 3/8 hardware? These are 1/2 inch studs. Great, they sent in the wrong stuff. These are 1/2 inch. This is 7/16. Nice. Good thing they did that, huh? Wrong product. So, anyway, you got a bevel in there, that's for the washer, and they didn't put a chamfer in here, very much of one. So that's kind of a, it might bottom out on that shoulder, which you don't want to do, that's bad on the bolt. But they're getting the wrong bolts, so I'll have to tell them it's got the wrong stuff. They'll be happy. You'd think they would have known what size stuff they sold you. Okay. So on this motor here, you can put the bevel up or down, doesn't really matter because it doesn't hit on anything. We're putting a 12 point nut on here, so it's going to sit flat. So I'm going to put the flat side against the nut, more surface area. And let's see how it works. And it goes right on there like it's supposed to. And there you go. So now when it's all installed, got about 1/8 inch of thread hanging up with a washer under it. You're good to go. Now personally, I would not use the washer. You don't need it, but if you want to, you can. On a steel cylinder, you do not need to run a washer if you don't want to. So this looks pretty good. We have a 1/2 inch cut down wrench already right here to use. Go like that with it. And she's tight. So I cut my wrenches all down to fit around tight areas like this. So a regular 1/2 inch wrench right here has not been cut. And it just fits in there too. So they got enough clearance on the cylinder to make it fit. Alright. See, I would have made the cylinder thicker and could have popped it out for that wrench. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like that way. So we're going to have the line go from here to here. Should clear everything. Alright, I got 7 more of these studs to put in here. So we're just going to do a couple more here and then end the video. For now. Boom. Okay, more studs. It's a good thing we got more studs here. 3 more studs. They're running away. Thread's got a lot of crap in them. Colony's been slipping on their quality. Usually so bad. Okay. So we're going to tighten these up a little more than we did last time. So not just one hit, give it a couple of hits. Same thing on the oil again, just like before. Good supply on there. Now, if you don't put the oil in there, you're going to have some galling issues. So you could use anti-seize, but I prefer my thick assembly oil here. I like it better. The key part is putting the hole. Because as you put that in there, it scrapes it off, the oil off the stud. If you put it down in here, as the stud goes in, there's oil in there for it to hit on. Just a little bit more like that. Go a couple turns, make sure you got it going in straight, not cross-threaded. Definitely bottomed out the thread on that one. That went in there pretty easy on this one. Try another one. Now, unlike ARP, Harley studs are made oversized. ARP, their studs are made undersized, they're stock size, so they're actually loose in the holes, which is not how they should be made, but that's how they make them. They think that's better. That's because they're car people, they don't understand how things are supposed to be. Now, if we get one of these goes in really slow, real easy I mean, you can take it out, clean all this oil off, and then put red Loctite on it. Break the taper loose. There it goes. These are going in just hard enough you don't need to Loctite on them, but they're pretty close. If they're any looser, you would have to Loctite them. If you wanted to. That loosens up. That not loosening up. Alright, there's one case done. Wipe off all the excess oil we don't need. After we get this all together, I'll put the case together and see if the cylinders slide on like they're supposed to. They should. We'll find out. Okay, next case. Nice fit. Okay. 3 more to go. Ooh. Hey dumbass, that doesn't work very well. Coarse and fine. Oh, that works a lot better. Dumbass around here. Gotta be careful. I did it right that time. I got it right the first time. Ooh, amazing. This one's tight. Yeah, it went all right. Okay, one more. Looks like the hardest one to do is the first one. Maybe it's first and last. You never know. Half a click too far there. And I got rammed in pretty hard on the thread. Definitely abused it a little bit on that one. Okay, there you go. Got all the studs in there. They all look pretty good. Looks like a real Harley motor now. Looks like one of these motors. Studs already in there, see? Okay. All right, next thing to do is try to get the bearings out. So we'll play with that next. All right.